Yes, good afternoon, my good people online. I'm DJ Mawisha coming to you live again from downtown Basti, St. Kitts. Another awareness march here in St. Kitts, and look at this. This is the public bathrooms down here at the ferry terminal. For months out of order. For months they are out of order. Well, you have people using these facilities down here on a regular basis. Yes, these are the bars down here. These are the bars down here at the ferry terminal that have to use those bathrooms. And there's no bathroom available for the folks. My good people. Yes, these are some of the bars here on the strip here. And there are no bathrooms for the people to use. There's no bathroom. Out of service for some months now. So, anyone have contacts with the power that be, let them know this bathroom have been out of service for months. That's my girl Dumpling there. Big up Dumpling and her local drinks. Yeah man, Sister Dumpling. As we get ready to roll out in a bit. Multiple bars in the area here. But for whatever reason, no bathroom. No place for a lady to spit.
One, two, yeah. 1, 2, 2, 2, yeah, 2, mic test. Check 1, 2, 2, 2, yeah, 2, 2, hey, mic test. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, hey, hey, yeah. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Hey, hey. Yeah, 2. Mic test. 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Two. Good afternoon. Of St. Kitts and Nevis.
Bring up the mic.
We are here again with another awareness march put on by the Citizens Empowerment Coalition. We are here to bring awareness to what is taking place in our beloved country. We have been struggling with a government on the island of Nevis who was bent on selling us out. We are struggling with the economic crisis that has hit the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, and it appears as if there's no way out.
Okay.
And therefore, we must do better. And so that we, again, as a country, can be proud once again of our lovely country. Can be proud once again that we can recover from the bad management of our fiscal resources, the bad management of our human resource. We want a better country, a productive country. We want people with integrity in office. We want people who will be upfront with us and not make deals behind our backs. And wait until the damage is done to come to us. We elected them to represent us. And having elected them, they have developed the attitude that they were elected and so that they can do what they want without having approval from us. And we are saying now, we should be consulted. We should be helped, be allowed to help shape and chart the course of St. Kitts and Nevis. And so I'm appealing to you, the good people of St. Kitts and Nevis, to come out and to join us and to raise your voice and to express your dissatisfaction. And we praise is necessary to express that praise also. So many of us are afraid to express ourselves because we are afraid of victimization. That should not happen. We should be free and comfortable with expressing our views on anything that is taking place in this country when it comes to our public discourse. And when people have to hide to speak, it says to us that we are no longer under a democracy, but we are under anarchy. Socialism or communism is creeping in, and we do not want that to happen. We should be free to express ourselves. And so, my brothers and sisters, we are here again to sensitize you, to encourage you to stand up and to make your voices heard. And when the time comes to vote and to elect people to lead our country, that will vote wisely, and so that we'll have good, moral, ethical leadership.
Yes, all right. Yes, my good people, you might be wondering what's taking place. We run into a little mechanical issue here with the truck. We're going to try and see what we can do here to resolve this matter and move on. We're running a bit late, but the officers are working with us. We're going to see how the best that we can get this matter resolved and get out of the road. So officers, just be with us a bit as we try to resolve this mechanical issue.
This is Daddy Gospel. This is Mommy Gospel. This is Sister Gospel. Baby Gospel. What's your name? That's not sure. Not sure. Yeah. What did you do? Nothing. I went to the opposition in London. My father was from the last instructor.
Really?
Yeah, because my father was to operate in there. And he said, "You sure have not to school." They had oil, power was like, putting up the power station. And that was
Right when you were in Navy.
yeah, you were leaving. And I, Kingsley. I think very well.
Maybe that eclipse ever thinks that.
We had an attendant
Yes, my good people, as you can see, we are experiencing a little mechanical problem here with the truck. So what we're going to do at the moment, we're going to transfer the PA system from one truck to the next, and we're going to be on our way. So just bear with me, bear with us. Sorry for the inconvenience, but these things do happen. But we're here and ready to rumble. So I'll be right back with you guys. Stand by. Yes, like I said, we're going to try and do a quick transfer of the vehicle and we're going to be on our way. So please bear with me. As my boy Rebel would say, work with me, work with me. Yes, my good people, we're almost there, we're almost there. Yes, my good people, so we made the transfer of the speakers. So we are now currently setting up to roll again. So we'll be rolling shortly. Thanks for the understanding. Alright, later then. Yes, my good people, as I said earlier, the truck that was carrying the PA system developed a little mechanical problem, so we just transferred from the that vehicle to another vehicle. So we'll be getting ourselves back together and be moving in a bit. Yes, my good people, again, sorry for the inconvenience, but these things do happen. We will be on our way shortly. Yes, my good people, in a few minutes we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. We'll be on the road shortly.
check my test. Turn up. This year, can to bring awareness the activities that are taking place in our beloved country. And we are asking you to pay keen attention to what is taking place. Because the way things are looking at this moment, we are poised to lose St. Kitts and Nevis. Premier Nevis recently, as a matter of fact, Tuesday evening, would have indicated that if things continue the way they are, in about 20 years, St. Kitts and Nevis High Command will be people who are not of us, but who are allowed to come in and take over. And when we have a situation where our Prime Minister would have said to us that it was treasonous or ordering on treason to have 25,000 persons coming into our country through our CBI program. We have over on the island of Nevis where we are just 13,000 thereabout. And we are told that a certain individual wants approximately 4 square miles of Nevis as a special zone for himself and his bunch. So 30,000 families will occupy that zone. And so, because of Nevis goals, St. Kitts goals, so we are one country, and we must do our very best to save this country. As Aaron would have said to us, or asked us, would we stand aside or sit by? Always putting pressure on our governments to end our CBI program in 2 years' time. And we must ask ourselves this question, how did we get here? How is it that we are now the targets? There are a number of reasons. Available that they allow all Tom, Dick, and Harry, people of questionable character, to have rights to our passports. And they have been caught in Europe, in Canada, in America. And whenever they are caught, they are tied up against us. You and I will be aware of the hush puppy matter and the scandal that surrounded that matter. Our present Prime Minister, when he ran for office, told us that he's going to get to the bottom of it. He's going to find out who in the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis paid or took a bribe from hush puppy so that he could get our citizenship and carry our passport. It is about 4 years now and we have not heard anything about that. But hush puppy was just the tip of the iceberg because they have been caught over and over again, and they are dragging down our names to the ground, and so to the point that the youth is saying you have to make a program, or else we are going to take away your visa access. And right now we have the United States targeting us, and they're saying, according to the Secretary of State, they're going to be sending our shores the way of this people. That is 2 years. contribute to their community. But for how long? For about 6 months. And after that, we will be serving with these people. Yes, they are our kind, dear brothers and our sisters. But we should know who they are. We should know what their background is. All right. We should be aware of what's taking place amongst people. Because our premier, our prime minister agreed to allow into our country. What is their background? Because he's indicating that if they committed crime in the United States, when they come into a jurisdiction, then that has no bearing on them. They have a clear record. And so they might be pedophilia in job. They might be the most despicable people in the United States. But when they land in our shores, they're no longer that. Because whatever took place is not according to our laws. And so I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, we should not allow this to happen. We should know what crime they committed in the United States, to know what they're looking out for. Because if there were child rapists in America, if there were rapists or syndicates, it's not going to change. Who they are, the quality remains the same thing. And we need to know. We need to know from our country. Deported from long lives. And here among us, we should know, we must know our Russian demand. That's the information we lost on us. And so my brothers and sisters, we are here again. Bringing awareness to the situation. And saying to you that we must have and so, my brothers and sisters, sentence belongs to us. Sentence is your born land. Lewis is my born land. Sentence belongs to us, is our born land. And all those who came in and live among us and live with us and contribute to Nevis is their land also. And we are happy for all those who would have come into this country and to help them build this country, living among us, supporting us, paying their taxes, doing everything like we do. We're happy to have you all. You belong to us also. But we are against governments bringing in people into our country who have no connection to us, but have connection to the United States, and United States report them, and so now they are coming in to be a part of us. What kind of restriction will be upon these people? At what point they will be able to vote in our elections and decide who rules this country? At what time they will be able to go in and to seek employment? What are the conditions for accepting this people who are saying to us that the government in the United States is going to pay $75,000 for the up to a period? What happened if they get sick? Who is going to pay the bill? You and I? What happened if they need to go to school? Who are going to pay the bill? You and I? And I'm not saying that we should not. I am saying that our leaders should let us know what we are in for. What has the United States demanded from them? To pressure them to take the most from the United States. And we should demand the answers from our leaders. Not just to allow them to say what they want to say, do what they want to do, and then we have to live with the consequences. They have the mindset that because they are elected, the bad policies. But what happened was the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. We must also stand up and force our leadership to change bad policies. It happened one time in our history when we demonstrated to the streets of Marseille because we did not like the outcome of a particular election, and we forced an election that overturned the government. Well, how is it now we are afraid today, so many years later, to force people out of office who are not looking after our own interests but after their own best interests? Most of them came into government with little or nothing. 4 or 5 years in government, they are filthy rich. How do they get it? Because they say to us that their salary as ministers of government is small. Well, if their salaries are small, how is it that overnight they are millionaires? How is it that overnight they have business all over the place and you and I are still struggling? We can see clearly that the ministers are serving themselves and not us. And it's high time for us to stand up and say that we want representation, we want people in office who are going to serve us and demand that they do it. And one of the ways that we demand that they do it is send a clear signal, vote them out, put somebody else in. And if they come and they do the very same thing, we vote them out or force them out. And we do not have to use violence to force them out, but we can demonstrate and shut down this place to say to these leaders, we are not satisfied. But we have become a docile people. We forget the Buckley's uprising. We forget those who stood up down that bloody point and stood up and demanded better. Well, what happened to us today? Shouldn't we stand on the legacy of those who stood up and fought to give us the freedom that we now have? Shouldn't we carry on the legacy of those people? Are we going to allow their blood to go in vain? Are we ever going to allow their personal sacrificing that some lost their lives fighting for us to have freedom at this moment? And it seems as if that we are allowing, taking that for granted and allowing leadership to do what they like and as they please. I'm saying, my brothers and sisters, we must take back our country. Take it back for ourselves. Take it back for our children. Take it back for our grandchildren. Take it back and preserve it for ourselves. Because when it is turned into the hands of Massa, we will lose it and lose it forever. And so, my brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, I want to rally us over on the island of Nevis and said, under no condition do we want destiny. It is not good for us. Nevis is good for destiny, but destiny is not good for Nevis. Destiny is going to benefit all of Nevis far more than when the people of Nevis are going to get. And so rally with us, stand with us, just like the Cubans stood with the struggling people of South Africa who are stressing under the apartheid system. America did not help, Britain did not help, Cuba offered help. And so today the apartheid system is broken in terms of government control. But sadly, the people are still living impoverished. They are now struggling to get back their lands. hoping to get it back. We have it in our hands still. Please do not allow it to go, because if it goes, it's gone forever. And so we are strong people. We are told that the revolution through the Caribbean started, some say it started in Nevis. Some say that it started on St. Kitts. But it walked its way all the way down to the United States. And I'm saying that we need to be that kind of revolutionary people again. Not to take up guns, not to take up bombs, not to throw stones, but at this time we have a process that we can use to make sure that St. Kitts and Nevis remain off. And we must move everybody from office who is willing and minded to give up our country. And so we, the Citizens Empowerment Group, we are here bringing awareness to you to let you know that the future of your children and your grandchildren rests on your shoulders up to this moment. And the decision that you and I make today will determine what type of future our children and our grandchildren will have. In relation to St. Kitts and Nevis, we are bearing to go. And so my brothers and sisters, pay close attention to what is taking place. We love our leaders when we begin to speak up to say, oh, don't study them, they're only making nice. They are only talking propaganda. You must open up your eyes. You must pay attention and listen carefully and to observe and to see if what we are telling you is the truth, because it is all around us. We our leaders are willing to sacrifice us for their friends. And you must ask yourself the question, what are they getting that they are so minded to force us off our lands and bring in somebody else? On the island of Nevis, my premier would have said that he would have had discussion with many of the investors, and he would have offered them all the concessions that they wanted, fulfill all the requirements that they made, and then when they got up from the table, they walk away. You must ask yourself the question, why they walk away? And then when we look at those who came and stayed and you check them out, all of them have questionable characters. All of them had some shady past. And so it seems as if that the good people who will not get involved in the perhaps double dealing, perhaps nastiness, I wonder if my leadership on the island of Nevis, but those with questionable characters, they are there. And in some cases, when we look at what's taking place, the leader and his family are playing the leading role, and they are benefiting handsomely from all these deals. You must know what is taking place on the island of St. Kitts. You know more than me. And so I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, watch out for leaders. Look out and watch them and see how they have enriched themselves. I hope things are more difficult for us. Electricity, they say they cannot subsidize. Water, they cannot give us in full proportion. Nothing that they should be giving us. They are doing it in any significant measure. But they're taxing us. And while they are taxing us, they're giving hotels millions of dollars in tax break. They are giving a hotel millions of dollars duty-free interest. And the poor small man who is struggling, they are cutting. No incentive for us, but incentives for the hotels. Hotels who have made their money have been promising us that they're going to be bringing in billions of dollars. And they sell us this gloomy picture that you have billions of dollars coming into the country. Hundreds of people will be working. And in a couple of months, we have to subsidize them. They're telling us that people are spending billions of dollars only to find out it's our passport that we give them for them to go out and to sell, to make money and to come back. And if the truth be told, especially here on Circuit, look at all the white elephants that are around. These people got millions and millions of dollars out of our CBI. And they will spend a couple of millions. And then when they spend a couple of millions, everything stops. And they're gone with the bulk of the money and there's nothing we can do about it. And so it's for us to open our eyes and to realize, then again, my brothers and sisters, that this is not serving us well. No wonder that we are saying that we are broke, because what? Our government has taken advantage of the CBI program and invested it wrong. And so people came into our country with no money, and they leave our country with millions, and we are struggling. And the 1 or 2 that remains, we still have to subsidize them in terms of tax break. That shouldn't happen, my brothers and sisters. After what we were promised, and Malcolm expressed to us that if a person promises you something and they do not deliver, and they come back to ask you for a favor and you give it to them again on the promise that they were going to deliver, and they do not deliver, he said, do not blame the individual, blame yourself, because you should have recognized this. And enough has happened in this country of St. Kitts and Nevis. We recognize that so many investors came into this country and left us with the bags, and they're gone with the money. And we speak from Nevis. Newfound came into Nevis. 600 acres of land were put in their hands. They were given the title to go out and to raise funds to contact them to do a development. We haven't seen Newfound yet, but they have our lands. And we are told that they would have already sold that land and resold it. And so here it is that it was our lands, 600 acres that should have been there for the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, was placed into the hands of one company that promised to do a development and they had no money. And so we had to give them collateral for them to go and do their development. And they were smarter than us, because there is no development. The money gone, and they own the property because we gave them the title. And so, my brothers and sisters, when we are saying that it has come now, that we must put an end to it. We must come now and demand more accountability for our resources, our lands, our beaches, our people. No longer should we be back in slavery. No longer should we should have been in this mess that we are in at this moment. With the amount of hundreds of millions of dollars that flow through this island out of CBI. What is there to show for it? How much is there to show for it? I'm saying to us, we allow it to happen because we did not demand accountability. And we continue to elect persons in the office who have shown us over and over that they lack the capacity to deliver that which they promise. And so every election cycle they comes and they offer us another development and nobody stops to ask, well, what happened to the one that we offered before? Why has it not come on stream? What happened to the investment that we put into that? We lost it all. And because we do not ask, they continue this cycle over and over again. I'm saying to you, It is time for us as a people to put an end to this. Imagine that at the end of their term in office, 2 terms, our politicians will be going home with their pension for the rest of their lives, living high off the hog, when you and I will be struggling. And I'm not against their pension. No, I'm not against their pension at all. I am asking what has they delivered, because you as an individual, whatever field you are working, you have to work and to perform to earn your pension. What has our government done to earn the right to be in office for the length of time that they are? I'm saying to us, we must stand up, defend our country, defend your rights, but more importantly, my brothers and sisters, look out for your children and for your grandchildren. Thanks for listening to me as we continue to move through this week of basking, bringing awareness to what is taking place in our country. We're here in the suburbs.
On the mic. Go ahead.
Every day they are radio calling and complaining from one thing to the other. Do not dismiss the cry of your brothers and your sisters. It is real. It is real. We really need help more than ever. Solution is in your hands. Let us apply the solution so we can have a change of the situation. Thank you.
Hear me. The destiny thing must not happen because it's preposterous. And you know what? It's not the destiny for real. It's the SST. It is the bill that allows not just for one, but many such developments. I can tell you why it's crazy. Nevis, for example, with a population of 10 to 12,000 people, and the project that's proposing 10,000 families, minimum 40,000 people. People think we cannot sell our souls for a job that is promised. We know a promise is a comfort to a fool. Your lands only get richer. Land is real wealth. A man who sells his lands sells the future of his great-great-great-grandchildren. He left nothing for them. The land will never get older. It only grows. It is real wealth. For the people to decide, it makes sense to outnumber themselves 4-to-1. It makes me wonder, where is the thinking of the Nevis people? We are not thinking. And it is not Nevis. It is the bill that must be repelled, because it is the bill that opened the doors for these things to happen. How can a government put forward a bill that is saying the developers will have their own conflict resolution system? It is saying they have their own courthouse. We are not thinking $100 in a y'all to come. Wake up. Wake up. It is not them. It is not labor. This is beyond the politics. This is the soul of the people. Nevis has around 23 something thousand acres of land. Only 30 to 35% of that land is developable. That 35% equates to around 8 something acres, and you're giving a project 3,000 acres, more than 1/3 of the land. You got to be crazy. We're living in a kind of thing, but I'm going to tell you what. The European Union has killed the Destiny Project. We can celebrate that. The Prime Minister can sign the bill now. How long does it take a man to write his name on a piece of paper? It is not stolen. It is a can do that. It's been told by the authorities, you can't do that. We walk with a kind of thing. Yeah. We say sovereign. We say independent. But see, our space in the matrix is a little dark. We are not real people. We have been allowed to function because we were posing no threat. Now we have become a threat, and is why the passport must go, and the celebration we take the Destiny. I can tell you something with Destiny. Destiny proposed 10,000 family passports at a cost of $250,000. In March, it equates to $10 billion. Our Prime Minister and Premier has been promised $50 million and $100 a head. People, we must stop. We must stop the labor. NRP to the reality that we are facing right now. And politics ain't got nothing to do with it. We are being outsmarted. We are being outsmarted. $10 billion was starlight in the eyes of the minister and premier. The souls of the people, it was the cost. We are collateral damage.
Yes, good afternoon, good afternoon. This is casualty. This thing goes before the SSD. We have 51% shares. Cable and wireless. It was sold. None of us get 1 cent. We had X amount of land. It was sold. All these things took place before SS2 from 1995 up to this point in time. This federation was being led by the new Labour administration, and they just destroying the whole federation. How could 9 men just decide they're going to just get up and sell the land and decide what is good for us? This could not be happening. This Social Security in 1978, that's when it started contributing into Social Security. Right now, it took me 44 years before I got pension. Right now, they want to increase it to 65 years that you wait until you get pension. What happened to all the money, all the years? On the government, on the Timothy, and now it's like parents do. Cheating them. challenge, you set out the challenge on the radio. Because the last time you was on the radio, taking it, I want to debate on radio. And I get the fuck using the proposal. Come on, bring it. Because somebody on the game and you're trying to protect England, you're going to deal with them. The commissioner of police, you too. Because you're doing nastiness. Let this man to take the fencing of the road. All these things because they does not want us to prove to them that they're committing crime. But they have come one day, the same new fatigue and the army men that was parading to come and it can control. Them same fatigue, they will lose their sign away. Trust me, it must happen. I'm lucky. Like we relate to the Central Zone, you know. But they don't know who can strike with me. My father was like, and I'm in the same night. 10 to 6. I know these things. But you see, I'm the guy that didn't let them know them. Put the hand in the kitchen jar to teach me money. That intention was to teach us a SMC money too. Okay, you know they must come in. So I had what? People in Canada. 1999. People in Canada are paying the freight. And over $100. I received $357.50 because of everyone and that I keep from since 1999. But hey, that run from another dad, you know, because that's how I mean, I'm putting a gun, you know, when you come, shop when I'm putting the sword, you know, Mr. Commissioner of Police, we are requesting that you resign. You compare to each other, force them to resign. And from now on, we have to pay Attorney General and a Governor General because back in 1975, the very first day of 1975, some conduct you would have failed was brought to occur in Sugar Land. My fellow you too. And like I tell you, you patrol because one for you. And like I tell you, for a time, but brought to occur in Sugar Land, they turn around. They turn around and sell with us. Who gave them a time to sell with us? Like I said to all you, a lot of things that took place. A lot of things that took place. Like it was started to put us into poverty and squeeze us. Like for example, the desalination plant. Don't you all know that the desalination plant will cost us $10 million every year to maintain it? We do it every 10 years. It's $100 million. I advise them to start dealing with things that we had before. And these men destroy these things. And they want to tell us, goodbye, we're stupid. One thing, this year, man, 15 estates and neighbors was bought by this year, man, Robert Newell in Gratcha. And the same number was bought for the million people. These present demons. Now come to work for example. These same people in the destiny zone, they could come to say and do as they like. But we can't go to live and go on their property and do as they like. This thing is nasty and they must come down. They must come down. Right now, not even one tree I could put on my farm. Not even one tree. This thing is nasty. What do I do? What did I do, y'all? What have I done, y'all? What I do, you? I get me land on the farm. 13 labor, 1984. Right now it's like, hey, by these man got me like this, I'm going to, I create high cheese. All my intention is to build me federation. But they got it wrong, you know. They got it wrong, you know, because, for example, the Governor General, she brought a twin, you know. He was a part of the Black administration, the Black administration 75, you know. She was big in this thing, you know, 1975, when she was 6 years older than me. She would have voted for Black to acquire Sugar Land. What now we then turn around and do? They turn and sell with land without our consent. It's like raping a woman. Nobody can get the sex, but they rape the woman. This thing is nasty.
Yes, good afternoon, folks. We are back here at the ferry terminal, and we don't have much time this afternoon. We had a little issue with our transportation, the truck that carried the sound system earlier, which we had to do some transfers. And now we are back here at the ferry terminal. We're going to make a couple of speeches. I want everybody, Mr. Gaskell, Mr. Stoneman, Carl Manners, Tula, I want you guys on this side, please. I want to break some news because I don't think you people of St. Kitts Nevis understands what Prime Minister we're dealing with. I don't think you guys understand what Premier we are dealing with, my good people. We only have 25 minutes to do some speeches. So, in that 25 minutes, I'm going to want Stoneman, Brother Carl, Brother Gaskell to have a quick say. I also am looking for a young lady by the name of Miss Maloney. She should be somewhere around. If you're here, please come to the podium. What I have to say to you guys, Stoneman, Carl, and anyone that have lands in that south coast of Nevis, I do not know how many of you have been paying attention. I have said time and time again, no one understands Prime Minister Joe like DJ Marisha has, or knows. My good people, I want you to understand something. A couple of weeks ago, after some report, I heard Ian Patches Liebert said that the Destiny Project is dead. I came back on my podcast and I said, the Destiny Project is very much alive. On Thursday, Prime Minister Drew at his round table gave a whole bunch of lies to the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. While his props, those journalists, sit there, did not ask Dr. Drew any question of importance. I am putting it to you, the people of Nevis. I am putting it to you, the people of St. Kitts. That speech that Dr. Drew made on Thursday at his round table, that speech, he made it in that fashion, simply because he gave the green light to the Destiny proposal. Hear me again. The reason why Dr. Drew gave that speech and tried to say that he cannot tell Nevis people what to do with their lands is simple because Dr. Drew gave the green light to that Destiny proposal. I want you guys to understand that. I know Dr. Drew. I know him well. On Tuesday evening, if you check the topics where Premier Brantley was interviewed, co-host the topics, he was very positive. He was very pompous because he knew he had the green light. And I'm going to take it a step further, Mr. Stoneman. I'll put it to you guys in Nevis that come the 28th of July, Premier Brantley will go into the NIA Assembly and take that Destiny proposal one step further to fruition. Mark my word, I am putting it to you guys that on the 28th of July, there will be an NIA Assembly. And the reason for that NIA Assembly is to take that Destiny proposal one step further to activation. My good people, I am not bringing you any kind of false information. I'm giving you the facts. I listened to Dr. Drew, lied about the prison project, lied about the CBI. When Dr. Drew told the people of St. Kitts and Nevis on Thursday that he, Dr. Drew, had to do due diligence in 185 files of foreign investors. That 185 files was the files that were submitted by the MSR media in the court case that they had no choice but to go through. because that is what the court ordered. But what about the others? It's 5,500 files. This Galaxy group that has been selling our CBI underpriced for the prison project. They said they did not know about it. They did not know about it. But we have WhatsApp where the AG said it was a good scam. And I have said time and time again, if it was a good scam, why it have not been investigated? Why anyone have been charged? My good people. So again, in this order, I am going to call Mr. Livingston Williams, aka Stoneman, to the mic to make his delivery. Mr. Stoneman.
Good afternoon, I'm Livingstone Williams, aka Stoneman. And I just want to let you all know how deceptive and lying the Premier of Nevis has been, trying to say that the lands were worthless, but these people want to buy them. My problem is, if what they want to offer is so good, they should go back to Belgium, Australia, or wherever they come from to do it. They have lied through their teeth time and time again, not wanting to let people know what is going on, not wanting to let people know what's going on. They have tried to divide and conquer the landowners. Time and time again, I've asked the Premier, why, if you've had meetings with all the other groups, the major stakeholders of the landowners, and you refuse to have a meeting with them? That's a red flag to me. It should be a red flag to everybody. And we need to keep our eye on them. Well, Dr. Jewell says that nothing can be done if it goes against the Constitution and our sovereignty and what these people want. It will definitely go against that. So I would like to see how they're going to proceed, one way or another. Well, have a good evening. I will let somebody else have the mic as the time is short.
Thank you, Brother Stoneman. Up next, I want to give my brother here, Charles Gaskell, the opportunity to make his presentation as we are limited in time.
Thank you, DJ. Thank you, Citizens Empowerment Coalition, for the platform. I really expected, having spent the whole march somewhat celebrating with my brothers from Nevis who own lands in the proposed zone, that Dr. Drew had effectively put the final nail into the legal coffin of a state within a state. But now I'm informed by my friend DJ that, sure enough, on the 28th of this month, we will be, myself and many others, lining up outside the House of Assembly to effect good civil action for the best possible outcome for Nevisians. I forgot to say at the beginning, a message from the White House. Trump media has announced that it's going to be giving early access to anyone that wants to pay a hefty fee. And that is early access to social media posts. That's just a by the by. If you want to make a lot of money on oil or whatever, and you can get the info a minute or two early, check Trump media. Sorry, that was just a light moment. Yeah, so it's really, I can only express incredible disappointment at what DJ has just shared, because this has been a fight that's almost a year, well, it's over a year now since this was broken, and it's at the point now where you're all in. You just cannot give up the fight until you reach the crematorium and you see the casket marked destiny in the blazing furnace. So I myself, and I'll speak for myself as I've been admonished many times, despite the many, many people that come and tell me, go on boy, you attack good, you're going good. Despite all those people who come up and give me the strength to come on a platform like this in downtown Bastia, where, you know, it's quite a hot vibe for a high-collar individual like myself to go on with lyrics. So, yeah, essentially the fight will continue, and I will be there all the way through. Thanks for coming, everybody from Nevis. Thanks again, DJ. One love, everybody.
Thank you, Brother Charles. Brother Tulu, I want you to come front and center, Brother Tulu. Yes, Brother Tulu. It's been some 10 months since we've been rallying and bringing awareness to the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. You have been consistent from day one, and you are here today. As I just announced, and I want you guys to take this as a serious report. The Prime Minister, in his judgment, has given leave to the Premier that he is the one that has the power to do what he pleases with the lands of Nevis. There's going to be an NIA assembly on the 28th of July. We have come to the boiling point of this destiny matter. What I have here, Brother Tulu. What I got here, Brother Tulu, is a little token of appreciation. And this token of appreciation is coming from the Citizens Empowerment Coalition. It reads, Citizens Empowerment Coalition presents to Mr. Eugene Tulu Weeks this plaque in appreciation of your support and dedication to the people of St. Kitts Nevis, July 17, 2026, presented by Jeffrey Mawisha, founder and president of the CEC. Brother Tulu, your speech.
Thank you very much, my brother. It is not something that I look forward to. I did not join this coalition because I was looking for any praise. But I joined it because I believe that we have to save St. Kitts and Nevis for our generation. And so I encourage all of you who are in the hearing of my voice to take this issue out to your friends, to your neighbors, and everybody who you come in contact with, and tell them to join with us and save St. Kitts and Nevis for our children and also for our grandchildren. Thank you very much, DJ.
Thank you, Brother Tulu. Next up, Daddy Gaskell. Daddy Gaskell. Can I have Daddy Gaskell, please? Yes, my good people. We have come to the point where the metal will meet the road and the tire have met the road. The corrupt Prime Minister that we elect is selling us out and lying to you, the people. I can say to you he's lying because I know the facts. I have the proof. The Prime Minister is currently blaming the former Prime Minister for the problem with the CBI and the EU trying to get our CBI project shut down. The reality is, in 2022, we campaigned against the underselling, we campaigned against the prison project, we campaigned about all of the stealing and corruption. And in the last 4 years, what Dr. Joe have done? Once Dr. Joe got into office and realized that there are people within his cabinet that is caught up in this mess, all they've been doing is playing dodge and hoop. That's what they've been doing. playing dodge and hoop, and now the US, the EU, Canada, the UK, and everybody caught up with them. And what they're asking for, they want the CBI shut down. Dr. Drew is the culprit, not Timothy Harris. Though the CBI started under a PAM government, it went on steroids under a Dr. Denzel Douglas administration. You heard Dr. Drew said, you heard him say the place of birth field will remove from a passport, but then I call it who the person that remove it. It was Denzel Douglas. It was under Prime Minister Douglas. I had one of those passports. I lost my passport because of that problem. Labour said they are for the poor. I have witnessed it for myself. Labour don't want to support people with money in their hand. Labour don't want to support people survive. Labour don't care about the police and anyone. They don't care about the army. They promise housing, they promise all kind of things for the police department. The police is so under strength right now that if you go throughout the country, you go to care. There's a constable in the police station. There's no police officers there. There was an incident a couple days ago in Keon, and when they called, there was no police in the Keon police station. I went to the police station in the Bay, and there was no police in the police station. There was a crime happening Tabernacle. When they called the police station, they didn't have a vehicle. Today, we have a police vehicle with us, and I want to thank the police department for being here. But the police are not treated right. This is the worst government, the worst prime minister under the history of St. Kitts and Nevis. And I'm here to say that. I am one who helped to put him into office. And I'm going to do my best to make sure he's gone for the betterment of the people, for the betterment of our livelihood, and for the future of St. Kitts and Nevis. I'm not going to go out there fight and throw no stone and no bombs, but legally, I will continue to educate the people and bring you the information and let you make your decision on election day. Daddy Gaskell, could you come next to me, please? I have a token of appreciation here for you. And it is a plaque. It says the Citizens Empowerment Coalition present to Mr. James Gaskell this plaque in appreciation for your support, dedication to the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. July 17, 2026. It's coming from Jeffrey Mauricio, President and founder of the Citizens Empowerment Coalition. Daddy Gaskell, thanks for all your support. Would you like to say something?
DJ, I'm quite astonished, honestly. The thanks I give to you, not me. You're the one who has been so consistent in marching awareness. This is the number 4 I have been on with you, and they have had varying sizes, but they are all important. You really are owed a lot on the citizens of us and you for your persistence in carrying on, showing where injustice lies and where truth and love lie.
Thank you, Daddy Gaskell. My brother James Gaskell, you're up next. Don't think you're going to be left out. But Charles Gaskell. Brother Charles Gaskell, I have one for you as well. You have been with me from the beginning. You have supported me through this awareness. Brother Gaskell, the Citizen Empowerment Coalition presents to you this award in appreciation for your support and dedication to the people of St. Kitts and Nevis. July 17, 2026. It's coming from Jeffrey Mauricio, founder and president of the CEC.
Thank you very much, DJ. This means a lot to me. This is quite a humbling experience. I've never looked to be recognized. I've looked to support you, and to be recognized in my support is above and beyond on your behalf. Your courage inspires me, and I'll continue to support you as best I can. Give thanks, brother.
Thank you, sir. Brother Carl, you're a landowner and Nevis. Would you like to say something to the people of St. Kitts? Okay.
Okay, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, here in St. Kitts. My name is Carl Manners. I'm from the island of Nevis. I've spent a lot of time here in St. Kitts from as far back as the 70s and 80s when I was going to school. When I left school, I taught at the Charlestown Secondary, Gingerland Secondary, and I came here for workshops and all sorts. Back in the 90s, I came here to work. I worked at PJ's Pizza. I did renovations there for years. I would have a vehicle over here, go and come, go home to my family on the weekend and come back. I'm a born and bred citizen of St. Kitts and Nevis, specifically Nevis. And I'm now in a position where my land in the area has been threatened by the Premier of Nevis. And I don't take that lightly. They're preparing to establish a zone over people's land they're not decided to sell. And that, my friends, could go to you. Don't think because you're living in St. Kitts, you're excluded, you're exempt. No, you're not. Because the SSZ agreement provides for this kind of thing. And although some of us don't have the know-it-all and to be able to go through that bit of legislation, or maybe any legislation, we depend on the legal minds to do it for us. Sometimes we don't even bother. But let me tell you, the destiny situation over in Nevis is a scam for St. Kitts Nevis. Not Nevis alone, St. Kitts Nevis. And if they are allowed to get through with that, it's only a matter of time when it's over here as well. And no matter what you talk about, like maybe Nevisians own the land, St. Kittitians don't, listen, if you own a piece of land, you live there, you're not exempted. There's one of us over in Nevis who has a residence set up on the border of Long Point, Janet Grahal. And she gave us a story last Friday afternoon where Destiny has encroached and been approaching her to buy her property where she lived. She asked him if she should go live in a crab hole when we finish. The Destiny people, it's not a development. They're coming to take over. And they're coming to take your land and tell you how much they're going to pay you for it. I told them, I'm not selling. Good afternoon. I told them I'm not selling. And imagine there are some of us who have decided, okay, so I have X amount. Let me just sell you a portion. No, they want all. That idea of entitlement is disturbing. And whereas we, our parents, have tried to reclaim the lands here, our premier is busy trying to sell it off. So I will tell you here for the final time, please pay attention to what's happening. And what's happening in Nevis is not good, and it's not going to, it's not limited to Nevis. It could happen here too. So please stand up stand up. There's a lot more that could be said, but time constraints, so we gotta go. Thank you very much. We have to catch a boat back to Nevis.
Thank you, Brother Manners. The final speaker is going to be Miss Maloney. We're going to shut down at 6. So, Miss Maloney, your due diligence in the time, and you're the final speaker.
Good afternoon, my brothers and sisters from the other side of the country. Big up St. Kitts, and thanks for being here this afternoon. And DJ Mauricio, I want to thank you for giving me the invitation to be here this afternoon. My speech should have been different, but I will join with my brothers and sisters to talk about the Destiny Project. Our national anthem reminds us that this is a country where peace abounds, and that our children stand free on the strength of will and love. Let our strength of will give us the courage to ask questions. Let our love for this island give us the wisdom to ask questions with dignity and respect. Because asking questions is not an act of disloyalty. Seeking transparency is not an act of division. Holding leaders accountable is not an act of hostility. These are the responsibilities of a free people, and we are free. So let us continue to ask for transparency. Let us continue to advocate for transparency. Let us continue to rally for transparency. Peacefully, respectfully, courageously, and unwaveringly. We will not be silenced by fear. We will not allow uncertainty to replace hope. We will stand together, not against development, but for a future in which the people of Nevis and St. Kitts are partners in development. A future where trust is earned through openness. A future where respect is shown through honesty. A future where every citizen and resident of this country knows their voice matters. My fellow Kittitians and Nivisians, history will not remember us for the fears that we surrendered to. History will remember us for whether we had the courage to stand up for what is right. As we leave here this evening with faith in God, hope in our hearts, and love for our country, may God bless every citizen and residents of St. Kitts and Nevis. May God also bless those entrusted with leadership, and may God continue to bless our beautiful Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. Thank you. Hooray for St. Kitts and Nevis! Hooray for St. Kitts and Nevis! United we stand and divided we fall, and we will stand up and have the courage to fight for what is right. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, Sister Maloney. And this brings us to the close of our rally for today, our march and rally. Like I said, I want to thank the High Command and the members of the Royal St. Christopher Nevis Police Force for accommodating us. And I want to wish everyone a safe afternoon. Please shut down the mic and we're out of here. My good people, we have come to the end of our awareness march and rally for today. Wednesday, July 17, 2026. Everything is concluded. The march went well with a little hiccup from the issue of the vehicle having a little issue. Other than that, everything went well. The support is great. The online viewership, I want to thank you as usual for your online support. And as I said, the Prime Minister continues to play his games, and only time will tell what is happening. It is clear that the Prime Minister has given the green light to the Premier to go ahead with his Destiny proposal or Destiny project. I was informed that there will be a scheduled NIA assembly on the 28th of July, And this matter will be to deal with the Destiny proposal. Let's wait and see what direction this matter holds. But I know it's a long road ahead for this Destiny project, because there are members who have lands in the area there who will not stand by and allow the Premier to get away with what he's doing. Until such time, my people, have a pleasant evening. The DJ is out. See you on Wednesday, 22nd July, when I have a conversation with Dr. Timothy Harris.